Now at noon, more winter weather slamming Southern California. A series of storms bringing another round of rain, wind, high surf, and the risk of dangerous flooding. Thanks for joining us for the KTLA 5 News at noon. I'm Glenn Walker.
And I'm Lou Parker. We do have team coverage of this winter storm. KTLA's Lauren Lister is live in Ventura, where the area is already experiencing some flooding.
Corrine Winter is in Beverly Crest, where residents are preparing for potential mudslides. And KTLA 5's Alina Abovian is in Long Beach, where we are monitoring the high surf. But we begin with Casey Montoya. She has a look at the latest conditions. Casey?
Yeah, the Max Doppler very active over the last 30 minutes or so. Still continuing to see the heaviest rain moving through Santa Barbara County, parts of Ventura County, and some of us seeing dry conditions right now. But again, that will change as we head into the afternoon. Flash flood warning and a flood warning in effect for that red box to the left of your screen right now. Both will expire this afternoon. The flood watch, that's very widespread for all of us until tomorrow. So that's an indication of just how heavy rain we are expecting. Light right now in Los Angeles, though, mid-50s. It's 37 in Big Bear, 56 in shower activity for Lancaster. Still dry, though, but mid-50s in Lancaster. Gusty winds coming along with this cold front as it moves through, and we will see gusts up to 70 miles an hour, rather, for some of those interior spots, our desert and mountain communities. As far as temperatures go, they will be below average, cooler than yesterday. 59 for El Monte, 61 in Long Beach today, 59 for Santa Monica, also 59 in Oxnard. And now I'm going to toss it to Lauren Lister, who is live for us in Ventura, where they are seeing some flooding already. Wait until after the interview, and then I'll call from my view. Hi there, Casey and Glenn and Lou. You can see that there is already rain coming down hard here in Ventura, and this area in this neighborhood is flooded. I'm standing in about 6 inches of water because that is the amount for which any deeper you can get swept off your feet from moving water. As you can see, we have some of that going on right here. Joining me now, Brian McGrath, captain at Ventura County Fire. He's going to walk us through just what they're expecting with this storm and what really the message is for residents. So first, let's start with how things are going. We did see some flooding here, even a UPS truck stuck. I'll show images of that in a moment. What's the concern?
The waterways within our county and all local areas, it's made to move water. With the amount of rainfall we're getting, these waterways are getting inundated quickly, all the runoff off the streets. We want to make sure that if you don't have to leave your residence, stay home and avoid the traffic, the area, and all the congestion. And
I want to show a little bit of the scene while we continue to talk to you. So officials say that the heaviest cells today in Ventura are expected between noon and 6. What are you doing to prepare?
We have numerous crews and members out, Swiftwater teams deployed in the area, staged, ready to take action, as well as our wildland unit is prepped, not for fire season, but for floods, sandbags, heavy loaders, heavy equipment to quickly divert water and help residents as quickly as we can.
And we're in the clear when? When is this all supposed to be wrapping up?
When Mother Nature tells us.
Okay.
As we know, we never know what Mother Nature is going to do for us. We're just hoping that all of our mountains and hillsides stay intact and the water just moves past us. And when that happens, then we can start being more comfortable with what we have going on.
Okay, well, thank you so much for talking to us. Now, I want to show you, see across the road, you see that UPS truck? That was towed just a short time ago. I want to show you where it was. Let me toss to some video and show you the UPS truck that was stuck in flood water. Now, officials tell me this is the only major incident they've seen from this rain here in Ventura so far. The driver was fine, the water was too deep, and the truck became stuck, but it has now been towed. Again, noon to 6 are when officials are expecting the worst of today's rain here in Ventura, and they haven't seen any swiftwater rescues yet, but they had several last week, so they are in position and they are still cleaning up from last week. And one of the neighborhoods that was an issue then and now is an RV park, the Ventura RV Beach Resort. There's an evacuation in effect there, began at 9 o'clock this morning. There was one during last week's storm too as a precaution, but some of the people we spoke to are staying there, saying it's a real inconvenience, and this area didn't see any real flooding, so they're not sure if they'll leave this time. Listen.
So I was kind of new to the area, so I took it seriously. You know, I figured people knew what they're doing and wanted to stay ahead of things. So I went ahead and got my stuff out of here, and it was just a really big inconvenience. And you know, by the time I got everything out, I think I was out for maybe 8-12 hours, and then I was able to come right back. So
Now, in another neighborhood, still cleaning up from last week's storm, the Ventura Keys neighborhood, where waves came into the channels during the storm, breaking off multiple docks from waterfront homes, causing docks to become disconnected and causing overall about $250,000 worth of damage, according to the Ventura County Star. So back out here live, as they were just cleaning up from that, now more rain. And a surf advisory is in effect at the coast. The pier is closed today. We're going to go check out that area next and bring you a live report from there. For now, that's the latest live here in Ventura, where this flooding is happening in a neighborhood off of Camp Chaffee and Casitas Vista Road. This is more of a hilly area. Now we're going to head to the coast about 15 minutes away and bring you an update from there. For now, live in Ventura, I'll send it back to you in the studio.
All right, Lauren Lister, thank you. A portion of Mulholland Drive is shut down over concerns about the stability of a hillside.
Cleanup from the previous storm also continues today. KTLA's Corrine Winter is live in Beverly Crest with more. Hi, Corrine.
Hi there, Lou. Well, this area getting socked by another powerful winter storm. Since the last time we checked in, there were actually about 5 additional city crews, some of them including engineers, that made their way toward the end of this area, which is where Coldwater Canyon begins. And if you see that hillside, well, they're very concerned that all the debris flow from there from recent storms could continue. And as we pan down, well, you see what's in the direct path, not only a major roadway at the bottom there, but also homes. And so they have also, advised the media to keep their distance, to stay on this side because of the weight. They say it could give way perhaps at any time. And so that's why they have all of these crews out here who've spent a majority of the morning really assessing the area. That road closure is for Mulholland Drive between Laurel Canyon Boulevard and Coldwater Canyon Drive. You can see some video from last night, some of the damage, and crews are doing repairs from the recent storms. There's been a lot of mud and debris flow along the hillsides here. So that's really the biggest concern at the moment, according to officials at this street where we are, the very top of the hill. There is a gated home. It's at the bottom of the hill. Again, that's a focus. The brunt of this debris flow. The heaviest rainfall, by the way, is likely to fall throughout the afternoon today, but that'll continue through Tuesday night. So again, indefinite road closures for those previously mentioned areas. And we're not out of the woods even after tomorrow because of the second storm system, or actually not the second. We've had quite a few, but the next storm system moving into the area. So we'll continue to monitor the conditions out here. We're trying to get an update from officials to see just how much that hillside is holding up. We'll have another update coming up in the next hour. We'll send it back to you now in the studio.
All right, Corrine, thank you so much. Beach communities gearing up for more potential problems as well from the storm.
Yeah, there's also a warning about potentially deadly rip currents. KTLA 5's Alina Abovian is in Long Beach with details. Alina?
Hi there, guys. Good afternoon. A lot going on here in Long Beach. It started drizzling a few minutes ago. The wind, as you can see, probably from this live shot, has certainly kicked up. And if you look over my shoulder this way, you can see some of the sand kicking up because of the wind. There's actually a wind advisory. Now, as I said, a lot going on here, and we are here at the parking lot, the Claremont lot here in Long Beach, where people have been coming by all morning to get sandbags. And according to Captain Jake Heflin, he says that's exactly what people should be doing right now in the hours before the storm really starts.
That's right. We want to make sure that people come down here, pick up sandbags. We have them also available at fire stations around the city. But again, if you live in vulnerable areas, historically areas that are prone to flooding, please make sure you come out and get sandbags. Prepare now before the rain starts.
And last week you experienced some flooding, nothing too major, but this time around you're saying you're dealing with an entirely different situation.
Well, on Friday we had the local area flooding here on the peninsula of 72nd Place, and that was really due to a breach in the berm. We had a swell event, and that was actually eroded the berm. We had that water start to make its way down the ocean, down to 67th, but that occurred when it was sunny outside. Today, right now, we're dealing with the wind, we're dealing with the rain, and again, that becomes a whole city issue, not just isolated here in the peninsula. We're taking precautions here in the peninsula. We continue to build and refortify the berm, but again, people need to understand the ground is saturated and areas are going to be prone to flooding when the rain comes.
And what are the do's and don'ts when you come across a body of water, if you come across a flood?
Well, we want to make sure people stay out of fast-moving water, obviously, and that's why we have our swiftwater rescue teams that'll be going up and down the LA River, the San Gabriel River, to make sure persons experiencing homelessness are out of that area. Again, we want to make sure that people aren't in those areas. Please don't go look at the water. We don't want you to get yourself in trouble. Don't drive through intersections that are flooded. Make sure you take effort to be safe. Again, if you don't need to be out driving in the heavy rain, don't go out driving. Stay home. Make sure that if you are prone to flooding, sandbag. Make sure you don't drive through flooded intersections. Stay out of fast-moving water. Don't go look at water. Stay off of our berms. These are all things that people can do to make a difference in our community.
And talking about the berms, you have these set up all along the ocean front here. How crucial are these berms when it comes to stopping the flooding from reaching people's neighborhoods?
Well, the berms play a real big role here in the peninsula. They've played a role in other areas around the coastline, but I think the important part of it is we're seeing a lot of erosion from the swells, from the tide, from the water. So we continue to need to refortify those berms, take sand from unimpacted areas to the impacted areas, and to continue to build those berms up. We've had a lot of success with that. Historically, we've had a lot of success with that. But again, this is part of that ongoing process. We need to continue to refortify those, continue to build them up, to continue to make sure the homes are safe.
All right, well, best of luck to you. Thanks so much for joining us. As you heard the man, definitely come out here, get these sandbags. They are readily available at a lot of these lots right along the ocean front here. So again, as far as the storm goes, expected to start around 5 o'clock here in Long Beach. That's the very latest. I'm Lena Bovian. We'll send it back to you.
All right, Alina, thank you.